Record on this computer. Yan. So, we're good to roll. Okay, thank you again, Sir Jomar. No? So, allow me to uh, introduce our second speaker for this kapihan. Yan. So, he is a graduate of Bachelor of Library and Information Science at Manuel S. Enverga University Foundation and currently taking Masters of Library and Information Science at University of the Philippines, Diliman. He is an Apple teacher, book creator ambassador, Google certified educator, and Adobe creative educator, and an avid technology enthusiast. Of course, a reader and explorer. Currently, he is working at De La Salle Santiago Zubel School as the pre-kinder and kinder librarian, wherein he focused on creative work such as digital arts, motion graphics, and creative writing. Let us all welcome, guys, ladies and gentlemen, our very own Mr. Richard Ravalo. Hello, Sir Richard. Hello,
Hello,
hello.
Sir Roy. Good afternoon. Thank you sa very energetic naman na introduction dyan, no? Buhay na buhay. Okay. Share ko lang po yung screen ko before I start. Um, Medyo mabilis lang po yung kamay ko, no? So, if hihilo kayo dahil sa bilis, let me know. Ay, mali yung screen. Okay, one more time, one more time. Kasi may na-discover po kami earlier na very cool para hindi na naka-spotlight yung mukha ko. Hindi na siya mawawala sa screen nyo. Ayan. Okay na po ba, Sir Roy? Working na po ba
Um,
ang ating na-try?
wait lang, stop share lang ako. Ako
Sige
pa rin
lang,
yung
sir.
naka-share sa ano. Ayan, inagawan kita ng spotlight.
Oh, there. Okay.
Okay. Ayan. Sige. Okay na po.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, kita na.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, good afternoon po. Ayan, good afternoon. Thank you po for that very amazing introduction at very energetic. And thank you din po for inviting for this session. So ang naiatas po sa akin is about digital storytelling. So meron po akong outline that we are going to tackle this afternoon. Meron pong tatlong topics lang ako na i-discuss or i-share sa inyo. Ang una po is what is digital storytelling. Then the second part natin is different styles of digital storytelling. And yung last part natin is app suggestions. Kasi syempre, you already know what digital storytelling is. Mas maganda if you also know how to do your own digital storytelling. Para cool. Okay. So first part, what is digital storytelling? Pero before we go to digital storytelling, focus muna tayo on what is the main gist or main core ng storytelling. Ano ba ang isang story? Ang isang story is isang narration na merong facts, it relates facts, and it keeps the readers attentive and entertained while reading. Ang main purpose naman po for me ng storytelling is telling a story that impacts human emotions. Kasi hindi lang naman ito sa isang lecture, sa isang workshop, pwedeng pakikipagkwentuhan mo lang sa isang katrabaho, kaibigan, kamag-anak. Meron kang certain emotions na mararamdaman habang nagmamaritesan kayo or nagkwekwentuhan kayo tungkol sa iba't ibang bagay, tungkol sa buhay, tungkol sa trabaho, tungkol sa mga gusto nyo mangyari sa buhay. Pero hindi po ito philosophical workshop. Ito po ay storytelling workshop. So, let's go. Ang mini-mention ko po na human emotions ay yung 6 basic emotions of a human being. Ang una po dyan is happiness, sadness, fear, disgust, anger, and yung ika-anim po is surprise. If familiar po kayo sa movie na Inside Out, merong representation lahat ng emotions na yan sa ulo or sa brain ni Andy. Meron naman pong specific qualities ang isang storytelling. These are, meron siyang narrative, it's attention-grabbing, it's interactive, and also imaginative. So medyo dito sa part na to, medyo lecture lang tayo. Why do we tell stories? Ito yung main reason. Ano ba yung, bakit natin siya ginagawa? So first thing is to entertain, syempre. Next is to educate para may ituro tayong, for example, values, ituro natin yung history na isang lugar, at saka yung last is to share. Kasi nagkukwento tayo para hindi lang tayo yung may alam, para maraming tao yung makaalam ng mga kwentong kailangan nilang malaman, dapat nilang malaman, or naka-iingganya kanilang malaman dahil meron silang matututunan tungkol doon. So it's all interconnected. Meron naman pong do's and don'ts na sa storytelling. So unang-una is use visuals, next is know your audience, and leave room for imagination. Use visuals. Ipapakita ko po ito later. So kapag meron tayong visuals, for example, if we're just holding a book, that's also counted as a visual. Pero we're going to talk about digital storytelling. So visual is one of the key aspect kasi isa yun sa mga attention-grabbing material mo. Know your audience because it's better or it's much comfortable to do things if you know your audience. How would they react? Ano yung regular, kung meron silang mannerisms or kung meron kayong specific actions that they specifically know, it will help you do your storytelling. Tapos, leaving room for imagination naman is parang bibigyan mo sila ng cliffhanger at the end. So, pwedeng makagawa sila ng sarili nila lang ending if they really like one of the stories. Parang ganun. Then for the don'ts naman, there's use jargon or colloquial terms. Ang ibig sabihin po nito is meron kayong ginagamit na terms na hindi siya familiar or ginagamit lang yung term na yun specifically for one certain group of people. For example, ang word na munggo can also be called balatong in some parts of the Philippines. Parang ganun. That's just one of the examples. Another don't is don't overcomplicate the story. Kasi, for example, if ang story nyo na babasahin is audacious, tapos i-represent nyo siya or babasahin nyo siya sa harap ng pre-kinder. So, medyo hindi siya nagmamatch kasi masyadong mabigat or masyadong heavy yung details na kailangan para maintindihan mo yung buong kwento ni Odysseus. Then, make your characters too perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect character. There's always going to be a flaw. Kasi if your character is perfect, ano pang magiging kwento? Perfect na siya. Walang magiging climax sa isang story. Walang magiging conflict. Yung regular parts ng stories won't happen because your character is already there. So, punta na tayo sa part ng digital storytelling. Ano bang pinagkaiba ng digital storytelling sa regular na pagsa-storytelling? In my opinion, there's nothing different. Ang magiging iba lang is yung tools na ginagamit mo for presentation. In digital storytelling, I will give you some of the types or styles that you can do if you want to dive in to digital storytelling. Pero kapag regular, just like last session, yung mga pinakita ni Miss Sarah, there's read aloud, but you can also do it here. It's basically the same thing. Yun na lang. Let's leave it at that. Tapos, in a nutshell, digital storytelling promotes creation and use of media for the masses. Kasi one of the main components of digital storytelling is media. It could be audio, video, images, and those kinds of things. Ayan. So, ayan, mabilis lang talaga to. Very quick lang siya. Nasa second part na tayo agad. Ang second part naman is different styles of the digital storytelling. Ang una kong ipapakita sa inyo is video storytelling. And shout out po kay Sir Geraldinho dahil ikaw yung model natin, no, for this afternoon. So, I won't give you any details on what it would look like. I think it would be better if I play the video. Please let me know po if audible yung video or naglalag para po we can fix it. Thank you. I'll play it na po.
Magandang araw mga bata. May tanong ako sa inyo. Takot din ba kayo sa dilim? Kasi ako may kakilala akong takot sa dilim. Ang kaibigan kong si Ching. At ang kwento natin ngayon ay tungkol sa kanya. Ang kwento natin ay pinamagatang Si Ching na Takot sa Dilim. Kwento ni Aleli Ju Batnag. Si Ching ay takot.
Sorry, before ko po i-proceed, okay po ba? Nakikinig naman po ng lahat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Medyo, okay. May nagre-react na po, no?
Dilim. Kapag gabi na, natatakot siyang lumabas sa madilim na bakuran. Natatakot siyang pumasok sa mga gilid na walang ilaw. Hanggang sa pagtulog, gusto niyang nakasindi ang maliit na ilaw sa sulok ng kanyang silid. Sa isip ni Ching, baka may buwabang kapre mula sa taas ng malaking punong mangga sa madilim na bakuran o may mga galamay na malalaki na susunggab sa kanya sa loob ng madilim na silid. Tinatakot kasi siya ng mga pinsan niya. Sabi nila, sa dilim lumilitaw ang mga maligno, mga multo at iba pang natatakot na nilalang. Huwag kang lalabas ng bahay, Ching. Baka kunin ka ng tikbalang. Panakot sa kanya ni Kuya John. Pag nag-umaga na, pag sila'y
Okay. Before ko po i-continue ulit, siguro napapansin niyo naman po is paano nangyari na si Sir Gerald is nasa loob ng video and wala siyang background. Isa po yun dun sa mga techniques na kasama sa video storytelling. It's called using a background na natatanggal, or it's called green screen. Technically, it's a technique wherein meron ka lang singular na color sa background, and sa loob ng isang video editor, it would be removed para mukha kang immersed dun sa story. You are part of the story or you are part of the video. Ayan. Oh, no. Wala.
liwanag, malakas na ulit ang loob ni Ching. Naniniwala siyang nalulusaw sa liwanag ang mga maligno at kampon nito. Nang dumating ang kaarawan ni Ching, niregaluhan siya ng kanyang Tito Ed ng isang maliit na lente na may kasamang 2 baterya. Tuwang-tuwa si Ching. Pagdating ng gabi, iwinawas-iwas niya ang liwanag ng lente sa dilim. Ha! Takot nyo lang ngayon sa liwanag ko. Banta ni Ching sa mga di nakikitang maligno sa dilim. Mas malakas na ang loob ngayon ni Ching. Ngunit isang gabi, iniwan siyang mag-isa ng kanyang nanay sa bahay.
Oh, Ching.
Ayan. So, hindi ko na po talaga tatapusin. I will just share the link of this story kasama po ng PowerPoint. So, if gusto niyo pong mapanood yung buong video ni Sir Gerald, i-share po namin ito sa inyo, no? Ito pong video storytelling is ginawa namin hindi naman sobrang tagal na, pero ginawa namin siya during pandemic. And there are a few things that you need kung gusto nyo din pong magkaroon ng video storytelling in your classes, in your libraries.
Magandang
Sorry, napindot ko po agad. And there is another sample kasi. Kasi other than a story or a book being read in a video, another form of video storytelling are commercials or advertisements. Ito yung regular nating nakikita sa TV or habang nag-YouTube tayo, yung abala, habang nanonood tayo ng mga vlog ni Small Laude. Ganun po. So, let's try and watch this one. It's a type of storytelling
Tingnan mo
parody.
to, mahal. Kapag naging close daw kayo ng isang tao, magiging magkamukha kayo.
Hindi totoo yan.
Palagay mo?
This is very short lang naman po.
Hi, Kuya.
Hi, Tin.
Sarap ng ulam niyo ngayon ah.
Thank you.
Ikaw, Neil, naniniwala ka ba na kapag araw-araw nagkikita, nagiging magkamukha?
Parang di naman.
Sabi sa iyo eh. Hindi sana kamukha na natin si Neil.
Sige sir, may delivery pa ako.
Okay, bukas ulit.
Brownie.
Weirdo naman sa mga commercial karon. Puro sa mga kabuang. Uy, salamat bay. Ano po, sir?
Oh, so ayun na nga ang isang sample ng very commercialized or comedic style ng video storytelling. Naserve ba niya yung purpose niya to entertain? Sa tingin ko naman, yes. Kahit konti naman siguro, napasmile kayo kasi medyo comedic. Um, nakuha ba niya yung attention niyo? Yes. Maiisipan niyo bang mag-order sa Grab? Siguro. And another form of video storytelling naman po is a form of movie or film. Ang naisip ko ang best example nito is Forrest Gump. Kasi in actually kakapanood ko lang sa kanya ulit. Meron siyang style na parang ninanarrate ni Forrest Gump yung buhay niya. So it's also a kind of autobiography pero in video form. Kasi uh, if magiging librarian ka, ang biography is something that's written. Pero in this form, dahil kinikwento niya yung buhay niya, it's in a form of a video. Ayan. So,
Tingnan mo to, mahal.
ito naman po yung mga requirements na if you would like to also do video storytelling. First nyo po syempre is a script. If meron kayong dialogue, if meron kayong monologue siguro, maganda po if you are already prepared with that. Kung libro naman po yung gagawin nyo, just like the example that I've shown you of Sir Gerald, it's the whole book that you're going to read aloud and you're going to record. And dahil nga it's a digital storytelling, you need to have several media that's included in your video. Siyempre, nauuna na dyan yung video, dahil nga video siya. There's also images that you can use. Pwede background ba siya, additional aspects ba siya nung video nyo, pampaganda ba siya nung background, pampaganda ba siya nung performance. And syempre, audio, para mas convincing. Meron kang background music. For example, meron kang baril na ipinutok sa video mo, pero kapag pinanood na namin after you're done editing, wala namang tumunog, how are we convinced na baril pala yun? Paano kung ang maging music mo doon is pag-slash ng sword? Pero, yeah, it might be something that you're interested in. At yun pong last thing naka-requirement if you're going to do it is meron dapat kayong video editing program. Ang inilagay ko po ditong icon is very familiar siguro sa inyong lahat. It's CapCut. If meron po dito na mahilig mag-TikTok, nag-e-edit ng video nila, naglalagay ng effects, we can also consider that as video storytelling. Lalong-lalo na if you are trying to show or depict something from your uploads or from your content. Ayan. So, may questions po ba sa video storytelling before I proceed? Feeling ko wala naman, no? One chat. Okay.
So far, wala pa naman, Sir Richard.
Wala pa naman. Okay, sige. If ever po may maisip kayo, just type it at the chat box. Pwede naman po nating balikan ito, no? Proceed na po tayo to the next one. Ayan, animated storytelling. Ang animated storytelling naman po can be done in several ways. Kung mahilig po kayo sa movies ng Pixar. It's also animated. Kung mahilig kayong manood ng cartoons like, sorry, very luma nung naalala ko bigla, Popeye the Sailor Man or Tom and Jerry. Ayan, it's also a kind of animated storytelling. Ang sample po that I have here is si Monica Dalos Dalos. Majority din po nga pala, I forgot to mention this before, most of the things that I will show you or yung mga ipapakita ko is yung mga ginawa ng LRC, DLSC LRC noong pandemic or currently ginagawa namin for our storytelling materials. So, ano ba ang kwento ni Monica Dalos Dalos? Let's see. Kung makikita niyo po, ang ginagamit lang namin is PowerPoint para kay Monica Dalos Dalos. So, paano or ano ba ang kwento ni Monica Dalos Dalos? Let's see. Handa na po ba kayong makinig ng kwento ni Monica Dalos Dalos? Kung pwede po kayong mag-react para hindi naman naka-feeling alone dito, no? Much better.
Opo.
Ayan, okay. May nag-react ng bata. Very good, children. Okay, hindi ko pala siya nakikita. Aha.
Opo.
So, ang kwentong ito ay ang pinamagatang si Monica Dalos Dalos. Kwento ni L.E. Antonio at P.T. Martin. Guhit ni Renato Gamos. Si Monica Dalos Dalos ay maaga akong magising. Ang dahilan niya ay para maraming matapos na gawin. Tuwing umaga, sa halip na pumutak, pagwawalis ang kanyang hinaharap. Totoong si Monica ay masipag, pero siya ay walang ingat. Nang makita niyang marumi ang pugad, ito'y kanyang nilinis agad. Sa kalilinis niya, nabutas ang pugad. 10 itlog ang nahulog at nabasag. Naku po. Ay, ba't ganun? Nalito ko. Nang makita naman, nagkalat ang mga dahon sa bakuran. Winalis din niya ang mga ito at saka ito sinindihan. Pero biglang lumaki ang apoy. Muntik pang masunog ang ginikang nakabunbun. Galit na galit ang lahat ng manok. Hinabol si Monica na nangangatog sa takot. Nakarating siya sa kusina ng isang bahay at nakita sa lababo ang maruming pinggan. Hinugasan niya ang mga pinggan at binuhat. Pero dahil sa bigat, si Monica ay nadulas. Sa pagpasok naman niya sa salas, nakita ni Monica ang may alikabok na misita. Nang linisin naman niya, natabig ang floreral. Naku po, habang pinupulot niya ang basag na kasangkapan, biglang dumating ang may-ari ng bahay. Next na ba? At si Monica Dalos Dalos ay hinabol ng taga. Habang lumilipad ay kanyang nawika. Gumagawa ka na ng mabuti, ikaw pa ang masama. At yan ang kwento ni Monica Dalos Dalos. Medyo mabilis lang po, no? Ano to? Doon lang. Okay. So, ang punto lang naman po kung bakit ko ipinakita ang kwento ni Monica Dalos Dalos ay hindi para po sa pagsa-storytelling. Ang punto po na ipapakita ko sa inyo is yung material or yung visuals. Kung makikita niyo po, sa start pa lang is lahat sila active, lahat sila gumagalaw. Nakaka-entice, nakakabuhay, nakakakuha ng atensyon ng mga audience natin. Hindi man ganon kagaling ang pagkakakwento ko dahil medyo napabilis ang aking pagpindot. Pero the point is there. Ayun. Ang ginamit po dito is PowerPoint, pero kaya nyo din po itong gawin. Ang kailangan lang po nating matutunan ay ang part na ito, ang animations. Nakikita po kaya, Sir Roy, ang aking screen sa part na ito? Baka masyadong maliit. Feeling ko
Yes, sir.
okay.
Kita naman.
Ayan, okay. So, sa animations po kasi, dito, kung siguro familiar naman po tayong lahat sa paggamit ng PowerPoint, paglalagay ng transitions, sa paggamit po ng mga yon at i-combine natin siya, pagsasama-samahin, that's also one way of animating. Simple, oo. Nasa creativity na lang po natin kung paano mapapaganda or mas magiging enticing para sa manonood ang ating magiging material. So, ex ko na po si Monica Dalos-Dalos dahil naipakita ko na siya. Katulad po ni video storytelling, meron din po kayong mga kailangang materials sa paggawa ng animated storytelling. Pero hindi naman po siya limited lang sa PowerPoint. Meron pa pong other applications na pwede niyong gamitin na i-mention ko po mamaya during the third part. So, ang una pong requirement or dapat meron kayo bago kayo makagawa ng isang animated storytelling is meron kayong libro. Ano ba yung libro na gagawa nyo ng digital storytelling? For example, si Monica Dalos-Dalos, kung tama po ang aking pagkakaalala, ay nililimbag ni Adarna. Tapos, ang pangalawa naman po is images and audio. At yun nga po, ang application na ginamit doon is PowerPoint. Ayan, ito ang aking favorite dahil ito ay pinagtripan namin ng pandemic. Ito naman po ay digital book storytelling. Ano ang pinagkaiba niya sa actual na book? Halos wala po. Kasi meron pong application na ang pangalan ay Book Creator na ipapakita ko sa inyo kung saan nakokopya niya yung look at yung feel ng isang actual na libro sa harap ng screen. Pero para mas malinaw, ipapakita ko po sa inyo ng actual. So ito naman po ang My Lucky Day, isang digital storytelling gamit naman ang Book Creator. Ayan. Ipakita ko po muna sa inyo ang story ng My Lucky Day. Ayan, okay. Ito na po yung pinakamalaking kaya natin gawin, no? So, ito po ay isang application online. I will give you all the details after this. So, the story is entitled My Lucky Day. This is a story adaptation written by Keiko Kaza. Originally written by Keiko Kaza. It was adopted by Miss Anne Grace Bansig and Sir Richard Ravalo, yours truly, for the sake of entertainment and fun. So let's start. One morning, a fox is getting ready to hunt for food when suddenly there was a knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. When the fox opened the door, a piglet was standing there. Suddenly, a picture of roast pig came to the fox's imagination. Yummy. As the piglet was getting dragged inside, Piglet struggled a lot, but Fox was very strong and focused on eating Piglet. Fox's favorite dish is roast pig. So Piglet was put to a pan to be roasted. As Piglet was about to be cooked, Piglet said, "Wait, you know I'm a pig and I'm dirty. Shouldn't you wash me first?" Fox gave Piglet the best bath that he can. Now Piglet has become the cleanest piglet in the forest. Fox is excited for his dinner. After the bath, Piglet was the cleanest pig in all of the land. Fox prepares for his dinner again. As Piglet was about to be cooked, Piglet said, "Wait, You know I'm a pig, but still small. Shouldn't you fatten me up first? Fox gave Piglet all the food in his refrigerator. There were spaghetti, bananas, candies, milk, and more. After the meal, Piglet was the fattest pig in all of the land. Fox prepares for his dinner again. As Piglet was about to be cooked again, Piglet said, "Wait, you know I'm a hard-working pig, so my meat has become tough. Shouldn't you give me a massage first for tender meat?" With all his might, Fox massaged Piglet's legs, arms, hands, back, tummy, and even his head so that Fox can enjoy all those delicious meat in Piglet's body. After the massage, Fox was the most exhausted fox in all of the land. Piglet prepares to escape. From catching, bathing, feeding, and massaging Piglet, Fox got so tired he fell asleep. Piglet saw that Fox fell asleep and he ran as fast as he can to get away. After getting away from Fox, Piglet wondered where he could go next. And that's the end of the story, My Lucky Day. I'm not sure po if na-notice nyo habang binabasa ko yung kwento na habang um, nag-go through tayo sa pages ng digital storybook na ito is nasisimulate niya yung pag-flip ng page sa isang actual na book. Isa po yun dun sa mga nagustuhan naming features ni Book Creator. Kaya din pinupush din namin talaga yung paggamit niya. So ayan, nandito ulit tayo sa start. And the reason kung bakit ko po ibinalik sa start, kasi there's another material hidden inside the Book Creator app under this title. Kasi there's this feature called Read to Me. And what it does is it reads the book aloud sa inyo. And if manonotice nyo din po itong parang speaker icon, meron po siyang ganyan because we were able to record our voices. Na-record din po namin siya at the same time while doing the book para habang ipinapakita namin siya sa mga bata or if merong kids na hindi pa ganon ka fluent magbasa, is they can still enjoy the book. But how does it work? Very simple lang po. I-click-click lang natin yung speaker icon and
One morning, a fox is getting ready to hunt for food when suddenly there was a knock on the door.
pati po sound effects recorded.
When the fox opened the door, a piglet was standing there. Suddenly, a picture of roast pig came to the fox's imagination.
Yummy.
So, ayun po. Isa po siya sa versatility na nakita namin in using Book Creator. Pwede kang maglagay ng picture, pwede kang maglagay ng video. You can even add your own read aloud to the digital book that you created. Tapos, dahil we are done with that, I am also going back to my presentation. And just like the two before them, there's also some requirements before you can do your own digital book with Book Creator. Yung book, syempre, there's also drawings and audio recordings just like I shown you. And next naman po is yung Book Creator. And dahil I still have time naman, I'm going to show you just a sneak preview of how we created My Lucky Day in Book Creator. Very quick lang po. I'm not going to go into too much detail kasi it will take a lot of time then. So, here on my screen are all of the pages of the digital book, My Lucky Day. Kung magkakaroon po kayo ng correlation sa isang app na ipinakita ko before, it's almost similar sa PowerPoint. In reality, it is. Kung paano po kayo gumawa ng slides, kung paano kayo mag-type ng texts, kung paano kayo maghanap ng images, you can also do that here. Ang kailangan nyo lang pong ma-practice gamitin is itong add item or yung plus button. There's different kinds of material that you can add, like media, images, camera, pen, text, and audio recording. There's also, there's also shapes that you can add. And in the more is different applications. Kung familiar po kayo sa Canva, pwedeng, ang mangyayari po is kailangan nasa loob kayo ni Book Creator and i-access nyo yung Canva account nyo using Book Creator. It's a bit complicated na, pero yeah, you can use Canva in designing your own books. And another important item here in Book Creator is the inspector. Ito po kasi yung tutulong sa inyo to modify all your media. For example, let's click on our audio recording. Let's click the media. It's going to show you kung pwede pong may transcript. You're going to type it down. Pwede ding maging invisible siya while reading. Ibig sabihin po nito, kapag i-present nyo na yung libro sa bata, wala kayong makikitang speaker button. Pero we like to have it there para yung magbabasa has a choice if they want to play it or not. And this last button is the play button, which just shows you its book form that does the term Book Creator. Ayan. So, very quick, that's Book Creator. Ang materials po na ginawa namin dito is just a drawing. Simple illustrations kung paano, sorry, mali ako ng pindot. Simple illustrations and creating your own book. You don't need to do super hard illustrations. Pero if mahilig kayo mag-drawing, you can also do or you can also make your own book using Book Creator. Ayan. Next tayo. Next naman po is same book pero different approach naman. It's called Choose Your Own Story. Isa po to dun sa magandang flexibility na binibigay sa inyo ng digital storytelling or digital material creation. Kasi yung isang book na ginawa nyo could also be made into a different activity or different style of digital storytelling. Just like this one, Choose Your Own Story. Dahil alam na natin yung kwento ni My Lucky Day, ano ba yung kinailangan niya? Book, drawing, at kung mapapansin nyo po, hindi na Book Creator yung ginamit namin. It's Google Form. So how does Google Form work in creating a Choose Your Own Story? It's going to look like this. Ito po yung editing phase, pero it would look like this sa mga readers nyo. Ayan. I'm going to read it again kasi this is different. You might think that it's the same, pero there's something different hidden in the sections in this Choose Your Own Story. Hi kids, we know how much you love to read books, but that's why we created one specially for you. The title of the story is My Lucky Day. It's written by Keiko Kaza, illustrated by Richard Ravelo. We hope that you would love reading the story as much as we love creating it. Enjoy! So it's the start of the story. Let's go to the next part because that's the cover. It's the same thing. One morning, he's getting ready to hunt for food. Then someone knocked at the door. When Fox opens the door, Piglet is standing at the door. Suddenly, a picture of Roast Pig came to the wolf's imagination. But here, the difference ng Book Creator is meron kagad tuloy-tuloy na action yung mga characters. In Choose Your Own Story, kaya nga po Choose Your Own Story, you have the power to control what will happen in the story. If mahilig po kayong manood ng Netflix, there's this movie called Bandersnatch. Technically, i-control nyo yung isang character doon. It's basically a choose your own story. Ayan. So in this story, going back, what will we let Piglet do? Will we let Piglet freeze and gets dragged inside by Fox for dinner? Or would you like to check what would happen if Piglet will run away? If you are here, you can maybe type on the chat box what you would like Piglet to do. Would you like him to run away? Pero tingin ko naman we're going to choose that one because we already know what happens if he freezes. So let's choose Piglet will run away. Piglet was able to run away from Fox, but Fox was very fast. Then Piglet saw a cave that he can use to escape Fox. While running, Fox did not notice that it was very rocky, so he tripped on the rocky field and fell flat on the dirt and rocks. Piglet saw what happened to Fox and ran even faster inside the cave to escape from Fox. This is one of the many endings here in the story. Can you discover all the endings that we made? So technically, yung statement na to po, yung nagsasabi, merong iba-ibang ending yung bawat story based on the choices that you made. And let's discover the other ones just to show you what would happen if he gets dragged inside. Kasi we already saw what happened nung tumakbo siya. Ayan. This is the first part that Piglet said, wait. This is the part na sinasabi niyang dirty siya. And let's try to cook Piglet already. Walang sanitation or walang paglilinis ng pagkain na alam si Fox. Diretso luto. Wala nang linis-linis. Salmonella is life. Mekis-mekis na yan. Fox did not mind and cooked Piglet quickly. With a pinch of salt and pepper, Piglet is sent inside an oven. Fox was very happy that he can already eat his favorite roast pig dinner. Fox enjoyed the smell, the looks, the crisp, and the taste of Piglet. Sadly, because Fox did not listen to Piglet, Fox died of food poisoning because of eating dirty food. And that's the end. So ayun po, if you want to discover the other endings that we have, we're also going to put this and share this with you sa... sorry. I'll close it. Later. Parang ano po, sharing naman yung na-mention ni Miss. It's the third part na pala agad. Okay. So, do you have any questions for digital book storytelling or choose your own story or any other parts, or if you want to share something, I'll stop sharing po muna. So, it's just us. Wala mo ng screen. And there's someone message. Hello po, I used to upload digital storytelling on FB and YouTube noong time ng pandemic. Lately, binura ko na po ang mga ito dahil copyright. Ang tanong ko po, may kaso po ba kapag pinakita ang buong content ng book? Okay. MMPB, I'm not sure po how to address you, pero that's one of the reason that's kung bakit ang ginawa na lang po namin for My Lucky Day is an adaptation instead of a actual replica of the story. Kasi if you're familiar with the story of Keiko Kaza or that specific book of Keiko Kaza, the flow is similar, pero the wordings and also the illustrations, isa pa yun na talagang binago namin para at the very least, there's something different from what we did. Ang nangyari lang is we were inspired or we adopted the story and then we created our own digital story from his original with the same title. Pero ayun, I forgot our final um conversation with a lawyer before. Alam ko may natanong kaming lawyer about copyright, but I'll get back to you kapag na-recall ko po. Pero if there's someone in the team in LRC that can remember the time na nagkaroon tayo ng problem with copyright, maybe you can help me po. So yan. Other questions? Do we need to obtain permission po when we do adaptation? We didn't actually ask for permission when we adopted a story. We just created our own. Oo. I'm just speaking frankly. Minsan kasi I don't have a filter, kaya I'm picking on while answering. So, yes, I'm sure that we didn't ask any kind of permission from Keiko Kaza. Sorry to say,
Richard,
yeah.
I think
Yes,
as long
sir.
as educational purposes lang naman, kung hindi naman natin
Educational purposes.
pagkakakitaan, parang hindi na yata na need ng permission, lalo kung meron tayo ng libro, di ba? Yun ang sa
Mhm.
pagkakaalam ko lang.
Yes.
Not sure.
Ayun. Thank you, Sir Roy. So, yeah. Thank you, Sir Roy, for the backup.
Yeah.
Medyo nalatang ako dun. So, yan po. Any other question before we proceed to the last part in app suggestions? Medyo
May
madugo
i-add
po
lang
yung
ako
last
sa
part.
Richard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think kapag in-upload siya sa social media or sa YouTube, dun yata nagkakaroon ng problema gawa ng copyright. Kasi lalo kung monetize yung uploader, dun yata nagkakaroon ng problema.
Right. Yung time na hindi tayo payagan ng YouTube mag-upload dahil
Yeah.
sa content. Yes, ayun. There's this time po kasi that we uploaded a story and na-flag siya ng YouTube because of copyright. Wala kaming ma-recall or wala akong ma-recall na particular reason kung bakit i-flinag siya. Pero ang napansin lang namin is it's an actual copy of the book. Pero if you go to YouTube, maghahanap kayo ng specific or any kind of storytelling, meron silang mga videos, actually maraming videos wherein they just read the story and hindi naman siya na-flag. So it's sometimes it's different cases for each one siguro. It's also very hard. That's one of the tingin ko downsides ng technology. There are things that can be a leeway, pero merong times naman na alam mo yung rules pero you're still being hindered. So, any more questions po? Are we good? Okay. So, let's proceed to the last one. And I still have 20 minutes. Okay. I'll share my screen po ulit. Pwede po bang mag-thumbs up tayo if you are ready to go to the last part? Para, yan. Okay, very good. Thumbs up. Thank you po. Thank you for responding. Share. Okay. This is the third part na po. App suggestions for digital storytelling. Before I go through each one of them, bibigyan ko na po kayo ng parang disclaimer. Kasi the results that I may show you might be different from the results that you might get. Kasi magve-venture na po tayo dito with AI. Kasi if sabihin natin hindi kayo ganun ka-creative or hindi tayo ganun ka-creative, hindi tayo ganun kaganding mag-design, hindi ganun kalikot yung isip natin on doing choose your own stories, we can maximize the capabilities of AI like ChatGPT and others for our purposes. Kaya, yun po, sinabi ko na agad yung disclaimer. It's always different for each one of us. Okay. So, dahil nga po na-mention ko ang AI, ito lang po yung gusto kong itanim sa inyo for AI. Ang most important aspect if gagamit po kayo ng AI application, ChatGPT ba yan? Siya ba ay Grammarly na AI? Or any other AI that will generate specific text or generate an image? Ang kailangan nyo pong malaman and kailangan nyo laging isa-isip is dapat meron kayong effective and efficient use of prompts. I created this very short guide sa pagpa-prompt sa AI. Merong do's, merong don'ts. Ang do's, isa lang, be as detailed as you can. Tapos yung don'ts, don't generalize too much. For example, a man wearing a suit and yellow necktie having a sip of hot coffee while enjoying the sunrise. So, ang ipapakita niya is what you're detailing the AI. Versus the don'ts na basta ang gusto mo lang is a man drinking coffee. Tapos pag generate niya, sasabihin mo, bakit iba yung lumalabas kesa dun sa gusto kong lumabas? The main reason is you didn't give the AI the details that you want to see. Yun lang po yun. Ayun. That out of the way, the first application that I would like to show you using AI to create your own digital content or digital storybooks is Canva. Because if ginagamit nyo po si Canva for designing your posters, designing your invitations, ano pa bang gamit? Pang post nyo sa FB or any kind of digital material, medyo familiar na kayo sa paggamit kay Canva. So, ang ipapakita ko na lang sa inyong aspect ni Canva is yung AI part niya. So, I'm here at Canva para makita nyo po yung different AI tools na nasa loob ni Canva. All you need to do is go to Apps. Pag-click nyo po kay Apps, there will be a tab saying AI powered. And with the AI powered, there would be lots and lots of AI tools that it would give you. Kung hindi ka marunong mag-drawing pero kaya mo mag-describe ng gusto mong illustration ng story ginagawa mo, you can use DALL-E, you can use Magic Media. If you have a photo that's not that clear, you can use Enhancer. If there are music that you would like, at the same thing, i-describe nyo lang yung melody, you can use Melody Muse. There are lots and lots of AI applications popping around dahil sa pag-boom ng AI because of ChatGPT. So let's maximize this for our own personal and professional uses na din. Yan. If you can see, marami siya. So you can explore on your own. Pero I will show you the ones that I really like this one, Magic Media. Magic Media, pag clinic nyo siya, it would show you this one. Ang it's just asking you if meron ka ng design na ginawa or gagawa ka ng bagong design. So let's create a new one. And we're going to do a presentation para full screen. Ayan. Ayan. It should look like this. Magic Media, image, it could also be a video po. Sa images, dito nyo po ilalagay yung prompts na minention ko earlier. So ano ba yung prompt na binigay kong example? Where is that? A man drinking coffee, wearing a white suit, and yellow necktie having a sip of coffee while enjoying the sunrise. Let's copy that and i-paste po natin siya dito sa Canva. And let's see kung ano yung i-generate niya for our prompt. Minsan po, it would take time depending on the request that you are making. Minsan mabilis, minsan matagal. And like this one, medyo mabilis siya. Ayan. So, tama ba yung inilabas ng AI? Are we looking for a man wearing a white suit and a yellow necktie, having a sip of coffee? They all have coffee. And enjoying the sunrise. Ayan. So, in this part, it's just a matter of picking what you like better. I like this one better. So, ito na lang po yung piliin ko. After clicking that, it would pop up here in the canvas that I have. Ayan. So, very cute. Para siyang digital art. Okay. Before I leave Canva, there's another thing that I would like to let you know. It's also a very important part of using AI tools. It's called credits. Screenshot natin to. Kapag ginagamit niyo po si Canva, yung credits or yung how I call it is, ito yung times na pwede mo siyang gamitin within the month. Ayan. It's the same one. Ito pong nakapaste na ito. Let's move this out of the way. Ito pong nilagay ko sa screen is the one here at the very bottom. Pinalaki ko lang siya. So, ang purpose po nito is whenever you give a prompt to an AI, it will consume 1 credit out of your available credits. Ibig sabihin po, within the month, you can create or you can ask the Magic Media AI to create 500 pictures, videos from that application. Minsan merong 20 credits lang, minsan 25 credits lang. Basta whenever you use an AI tool or application, it will consume some number of credits. So, kapag wala na po kayong credits, hindi nyo na po magagamit yung tool na yun. You need to wait for it to refresh. Pero I would not suggest naman if you will need to buy credits just to use an AI tool. Because meron namang mga libre. Let's maximize the free ones na lang. Just like this one in Canva. It's free. Are there any questions po kaya about this part? Medyo complicated na po itong part na to kasi it's AI. It's AI generated. So baka po ma-confuse kayo because I mentioned AI. Ayan. Pero I think no one's asking naman. So I'll continue. This is DALL-E. It's also included in Canva. Ang DALL-E po kasi kaya I included it here is because DALL-E is also created by OpenAI. That is the company that created ChatGPT. DALL-E is their ChatGPT equivalent for creating images. So let's also try our prompt na a man wearing a white suit and yellow necktie to generate using DALL-E. So, medyo hindi ko nire-recommend actually si DALL-E kasi you need to buy credits when you go to their actual website. Pero here in Canva, they give you 25 credits for each month. Ayan. So, there's 2. Yun, isa pa yun actually nung pinapractice ko siya. DALL-E only gives you 2 suggestions. Pero si Magic Media, it gives you 4. So there's more options in using Magic Media. For example, you're writing your story, you're looking for illustrations, you can use Magic Media or DALL-E for your story. You don't need to look for an illustrator. You can already create your own digital book with the help of AI. Ayan. Next naman po is Tome. Tome naman is very different from what I've shown you before. It's different from Magic Media and it's different from DALL-E. Kasi Tome is an AI application for creating presentations. For example, it's this one. Just an example lang naman. This is, sorry po kung black, hindi ko din po siya mapalitan kasi the whole website is really using dark colors. Hindi ko din po alam, siguro gusto lang nila aesthetic. Pero yeah, it's really dark. So, this is an AI-generated presentation of Tome. I didn't do any modification with this. It just created it on its own, unleashing the power of Google Sites for institutions. So if meron kang presentation or like a story idea, you can also use this. Ayan. It's going to give you, meron ka ng pictures, meron ka pang headers, meron ka ding details about the presentation that you can give. Ayan. Benefits for institutions, creating a Google site, best practices, conclusion. And because storytelling po ang ating topic for today, kaya din ni Tome mag-create ng story using presentation and with the help of AI. This is a student's first day in the library. Yan. Welcome to the library. Also nga pala, lagi siyang mag-create ng table of contents bago siya dumiretso sa pinaka-content. Welcome to the library. Ayan, palakihin ko po. So you can also read with me at the same time. As young student enters the library, eyes wide with wonder, she takes in the rows of books and the cozy chairs. Suddenly, a friendly librarian appears and introduces her to the library. The librarian shows her how to use the library catalog, how to find books, and how to use the computers. The student is amazed by the library and all the knowledge it holds. The librarian then takes the student to the children's section, where she finds a world of stories and adventure. She is filled with joy and excitement as she begins her journey of discovery. Ayan. The images po is also AI generated. So, based po dun sa na-mention ko earlier about credits, kung gagamitin niyo po si Tome, mas marami po siyang i-consume na credits before makapag-generate siya ng this kind of presentations. Ayan. So, it's going to create a whole story actually. Maganda yung story na nagawa niya. Ang problem lang is if you are teaching students in the early grades, baka yung material na gagawin niya is too complex or too detail heavy for them. Siguro ang mangyayari pa rin is you're just going to use these kinds of applications to brainstorm or to get inspiration from. Making friends, finding treasures, and ayan, goodbye for now. And ayan, gumawa pa siya ng a new beginning, parang second part ng story. So that's Tome AI. We will also be sharing the link for this along with the presentation. At ano pa ba? I forgot to include ChatGPT. Kasi if you would like to make a story and you only have an idea, you can also use the ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT in creating or inspiring you in creating a story. We can make a children's story about a child with a magical book. Just like before po, yung prompting natin, we need to be as detailed as we can. Kasi if you're looking for a story and gagawa lang siya ng children's story about a child with something, yun lang din yung ibibigay niya. It's much better if you provide it with the most detail that you want. Ayan. So with a magic tumbler that floats in the air whenever it's empty. Yan. Once upon a time, in a quaint town of Storyville, there lived a little girl named Lily. Lily was an imaginative and curious child. Blah, 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 blah. And there you go. So, in the heart of Storyville, the magical tumbler continued to float and bring joy to children, turning every library visit into a magical experience filled with wonder and endless possibilities. So, that's those are some of the applications that you can use in creating digital content. AI assisted content. Ang next part po is I'm not done actually. I just put it here. Since I just checked the time and we can still add this. Pero, ayan. If you are interested naman po in creating your own materials, kasi the first part, I gave you suggestions on how to create materials with the help of AI. In this part naman po is I will show you an application. It's a free one. It's called Flip a Clip. And it's a animation app and a drawing app at the same time. So if mahilig po kayo mag-drawing, or interested kayo in doing animation, you can check out Flip a Clip. This is how it looks like in Flip a Clip. I'm just going to run through it. Ayan. This is how you would create your animation. Then this is the canvas that you're going to draw. Those are the tools at the left side. And the tools on the top, there's still ruler, copy paste, undo, redo, and the options. And at the bottom, there's where you review your animation. Play, pause, and next and previous, and also the layers. And before I say things, kasi it's always saying things, I'll mag-re-share po ako ng material. Ang i-share ko naman po is using my iPad. Ipapakita ko po sa inyo kung anong itsura ng Flip a Clip if you are interested in making your own content there. Ayan. Bear with me lang po if it's taking a while to connect. Pero while waiting po siguro to connect, if you have questions, ayan. Ayaw niyang pagtanungin kayo ng questions. No? Ayan. So, the app is called Flip a Clip. It's this one. Flip a Clip. We can use Flip a Clip in several kinds of material that we create. For example, we can create a background of a storytelling that we would like to do. When we play this, meron ka ng gumagalaw na cloud, may gumagalaw na sun, and then you can proceed with your story already. You can even create a short clip. Ayan. Ako po yung nagsasalita ng mahirap po palang gumawa ng sound effects using your mouth. Pwede din po if you are showing them different seasons, you can also create your own animations of different seasons or weathers. And if you want to like have a clock animation, you can also do it here. Ayan. And what else can I show you? If super um if gusto nyo din po meron kayong like personalized name card na animated, you can also do that here. Ayan. O nagwe-wave-wave pa siya kahit siya ay pencil pa lang. Ayan. You can also do that here in Flip-a-Clip. So I'm just going to show you actually. Ayan. There's also that. Basically, in using these kinds of applications, they don't really have any kind of limit on what they can do. It's just a matter of how you use the application to fit your need or want. At for what to draw, siguro ang kaya ko lang pong ibigay na pep talk for that is don't be afraid to make errors in your creations or drawings kasi I also started from that. Hindi pa din naman ako ganun kagaling mag-drawing, pero I think I'm more confident in making drawings now. So it's just a matter of practice if you also like to draw. And much better, you are creating your own material. Hindi tayo magkakaproblema sa copyright. So with that, I say thank you for your time listening and watching my materials. If you have questions, you can ask them. Thank you, Sir Roy. Thank you, Bin.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Richard. Ayun, no? So medyo madugo yung ating session for today. Kung kayo ay medyo hindi techy, medyo masakit sa ulo, pero kayang-kaya naman. Tama, Sir Richard?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Ang ano
Practice
lang
lang, no?
talaga niya is practice lang and let's try.
Yeah.
Huwag kayo matakot, hindi naman kayo kakainin yan. Try lang po.
Yes. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, dito na po tayo sa portion ng Q&A. Kung meron po kayong tanong, ay type lang po natin, babasahin ko. Or kung meron po kayong comments or suggestions, feel free to chat lang po. Go, go, go! Huwag po mahiyang magtanong.
Ayan, siguro nag-iisip pa po sila ng tanong,
Yeah.
Sir Roy. I will make use of the time to promote.
Yun, no?
Ipropromote ko lang po ang aming website or YouTube channel na ang pangalan ay Librarians Tambayan. Nasaan ba yun? YouTube. Nag-a-upload po ang DLSZ LRC dito ng materials. This is free nga po pala. Librarians Tambayan. And share ko lang po, Sir Roy, if
Yeah, sure.
para lang maipakita lang natin ng very, very quick lang ang Librarians Tambayan. So, Librarians Tambayan, ito po yung santol, yung logo. Ayan. Yan po, no? Kung makikita nyo po, kung si Sir Gerald nakita nyo kanina, gusto nyo din po bang makita si Sir Roy na magkwento? Nandito po yan. Ayan. Tapos, meron din po kaming ibang materials na create ng DLSZ LRC in this YouTube channel that you can use and watch and learn. And if meron po kayong question, feel free to reach out and we can help you or you can help us. We can help together. More power. Yan po.
Ayan, I think Sir Richard, meron tayong mga questions, no? So, basahin ko na. Sabi ni Miss Erica, Sir, can we have a copy of this recorded video so we can follow the tutorial? Of course, opo. Isasend po namin kasama ang inyong e-certificate. And then sabi po ni Miss Iza, doon po sa PowerPoint ng Monica Dalos-Dalos, paano po nyo nalagyan ng iba't ibang special effects yung ginagawa ni Monica? Ayun. Go, Sir Richard.
Yun, no? PowerPoint. Hindi ko na po kasi maipakita yung per file. Siguro mas madali na i-share ko. Mas madali kapag naka-share. Ayan. Yun po kasing ipinakita ko sa inyong Monica Dalos-Dalos is medyo madaya yung pagpapakita ko sa inyo. Kasi yung pinakita ko po sa inyo is the done version, yung tapos na version. At bakit ayaw niya magpa-open? Wait lang. Wait lang po Ayan, Monica Dalos. Ito na po kasi yung done version. In short, siya po ay video na. Kasi kapag inilagay po namin dito yung manual na every picture, every material is merong animations and transitions, masyado pong bibigat yung file. So, what we did is we did an animation on one file, and then we exported it as video, and then we included it here in the PowerPoint. Pero to be sure is pwede ko po bang tawagin si Sir Gerald to help out? Kasi honestly, si Sir Gerald po yung gumawa ng Monica Dalos, so maybe he did something else with this. Pero from what I remember, alam ko PowerPoint po yung ginamit niya. So, Sir Gerald?
May students daw siya.
Ay, may students po siya.
May
Okay.
hawak na student.
So, yun po. Pero in all honesty, ang alam ko po is work first. Okay. Ang alam ko po is he created that presentation using PowerPoint. Hiwa-hiwalay na file, and then in-export siya into a video form. And then ini-include lang po in a presentation file, in a PowerPoint file. Ayun po. Aha. Okay,
May
thank
mga
you.
questions,
Thank you din
sir.
po, Miss Iza. Yes,
For
sir.
those apps, Sir Richard, need po ba ng subscriptions? Alam ko yung Canva may free access pero with limitations.
Okay. For Canva po, if you are a public school teacher, alam ko po, if public school teacher muna tayo, if meron po kayo ng email na, ano nga ba yun, deped.edu.ph, as long as you use that email in Canva, ang magiging access nyo po is Canva for Education. So kung ano po yung pinakita ko kanina will be the same for you. For private schools, kung meron po kayong school email, like for us, dlszubel.edu.ph, you can use that in Canva para din po you are using Canva for Education. Kapag naman po wala tayong school email and personal email lang po yung ginagamit natin, tama po si Miss Joylyn, is meron siyang limitation. Ang limitation naman po niya is hindi super hirap. Ang mangyayari lang po, if available is 500, baka po ang maging available lang sa inyo is 50. You can still use it, pero mas konti po yung times na pwede nyo siyang gamitin. Ayun po.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, ito naman galing kay Sir Lawrence. A question, sir, about AR picture generator. Free po ba ito? And what's the best AR pic generator for you?
Ayun. Thank you, Sir Lawrence. No? For best AI pic generator, siguro mahirap mag-nitpick kasi ang AI is very repulsive. Kumbaga, hindi mo siya mapre-predict. Ang makakapagsabi lang ng best AI is nakadepende sa prompt mo. Pero from my personal experience, ito pong isa-share ko para mas madali. For me, personally, is yung Magic Media with Canva. Kasi mas marami siyang uses, mas maraming times mo siya magagamit, and mas maraming options yung binibigay niya or choices. Image generated choices. Kasi if ipakita ko po sa inyo si DALL-E, nasa si DALL-E. Si DALL-E is ayaw ko pong i-recommend because kahit super popular ni DALL-E, kailangan niyo po munang magbayad bago siya mag-generate. It's $15 for 115 credits. So, kung hindi mo naman siya lagi gagamitin, why pay? There's free naman. So, yun po.
Okay,
Yun po,
so
Sir Lawrence. Thank you.
thank you. So, sabi naman ni Sir J. Jola, nandito pala si Sir J. Mostly po nang ginagamit ni Sir Richard ay free apps. Yan.
Yes,
Okay.
opo. Totoo po yun. Miss
Ito,
Giselle, sa
yan.
animation part po. Ay, sige, sir. Sa
Sige,
animation
babasahin ko.
part po,
Andun lahat
ako
ng
na.
default motions, pero kapag pag gusto mong mas customize or freestyle, pwede yung create a path.
Create a path.
Okay.
Yes, yes, miss. Thank you po for the backup for that. Ayun. Are there any more questions po?
Meron pa po ba?
Magic Media from Ghana. Okay.
For the win. Magic Media. Okay, I think wala na silang questions, no? So, Sir Richard, pwede ba akong mag-share ng aking screen?
Sure po. Thanks.
Ayan. So, malapit na po tayo matapos sa ating session at ating kapihan. Maaari po bang mag-evaluate po kayo ng aming webinar bago po tayo mag-photo op at magkahiwalay-hiwalay ngayong hapon? Bibigay ko din po ang link sa ating chat. Ito. Ayan. Thank you very much, Sir Richard, sa iyong siksik at punong-puno ng kaalaman na session ngayong hapon. Medyo mahirap, pero kakayanin. Practice lang. Practice makes perfect nga sabi nila. Pero sabi ng iba, nobody's perfect. So why practice? Joke lang. Joke lang po yun. Okay, so 2 minutes mo para mag-evaluate. Mabilis lang po iyan. Yung certificate po natin ay isa-send po namin bukas or sa next week. Ayan. Be sure lang po na gumamit tayo ng kanya-kanya nating email sa pag-evaluate. I know yung iba po sa atin habang nanonood today ay gumagamit ng isang Zoom account. So hindi nagre-register dito kung ilang participants talaga ang nanonood. But sa evaluation, individual po ito. Kanya-kanya po tayo. Ayan. Ayan po. Tapos isend na lang po namin sa inyo yung certificate kapag meron kayong attendance and evaluation. Thank you very much. So, 1 minute. Gentle reminder lang din po, hindi po lahat makaka-receive ng certificate lalo kung sa attendance ay 2 or 3 minutes lang umattend. Ayan, so meron po tayong timestamp dito, no? So, yun po. Magkakaroon daw po tayo ng quiz kasi dito. Di ba ganun sa CPD? Though wala pa tayong CPD points. Okay, photo
Kung
op.
po ba bumaksak, pwedeng mag-retake?
Pwede naman. Photo op po tayo. May request po na mag-open tayong lahat ng camera. Please. And aking mga co-librarians galing LRC, DLZ LRC, pwede po bang patulong sa picture taking? Ayan. Bago tayo maghiwalay-hiwalay. So, I think meron tayong isa or dalawang panel lang, no? Okay, ready na po ba ang lahat? Huwag pong mahiya. Mag-open po tayo ng camera. Smile. Ready na po? Ready? In 3, 2, 1, smiles. Okay lang po sa walang camera. Ready? Isa pa po. 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan. Thank you. So, Miss Giselle or Miss Suzette, Sir Jay, meron pa po ba kayong huling message or mensahe bago ko po i-close ang ating session number 2 ng Kapihang Storytelling 101?
Okay, Sir Roy. Okay. No, gusto ko lang magpasalamat ulit sa inyo, no, sa malalaking tulong. Okay, big heart. Sir Jay, maraming salamat at sana patuloy pa nating gawin to, no? Kasi malaking tulong sa mga guro, lalo na sa public school at sa mga gurong partner namin sa binhi. Actually, we can't thank you enough for sharing your time and your effort. It's no joke to be spending 1.5 hours. Sir Richard, okay na okay. Maraming salamat kasi alam ko pinaghandaan mo pa rin. Pero mukhang sanay na sanay ka ng conduct ng webinar. Good job. Sanay na, no, after the pandemic. At muli, maraming salamat. Sana this will not be the last. Sabi nga ni Sir Richard, meron pang mga ibang tools na yung nitty-gritty ng paggawa talaga ng, sana we can have that again. Palambing lang. And I'm sure yung iba nating mga participants na nandito, they might want to attend that as well so that they can also practice. Sana lang meron na tayong app na ready so that we can concentrate on that. And while we're having the session, they can work on it para medyo hands-on. Pwede rin naman na gawin nating on-site,
Yes.
sponsored by DLSZ. May kasamang kape, di ba?
Yes, opo.
Kape at pandesal. I
Sir
miss
Jay?
that. Oo. I miss that. So anyway, sige, let's plan on that. And then we will be letting the others know about future plans. No? Sir Jay, baka naman, pag meron din kayong mga ibang seminar, baka pwede mo naman kami maimbitahan at makapag-attend pa rin yung ating mga binhi teachers.
Yes,
no?
miss. Number 1 na po kayo sa listahan.
Okay. Thank you. Maraming salamat.
Always welcome po. Sir Jay?
For our part, thank you din po, Mrs. Seth Binhi. Yun naman ginawa natin today is also part of ng LRC. Alam mo naman yun, Miss. Isa sa natin is makapag-share, especially sa ating public school. So hopefully nga, this is the start of something bigger.
Yes.
Miss, meron tayo ng reading camp siguro. Sometime, marami tayong pagtulungan. And alam mo naman, Miss, basta Miss Seth Balgos ang tumawag sa amin, madadapa pa kami sumunod. Salamat din po. And Sir Richard, Sir Roy, thank you. Kahit may meeting ako today, thank you sa effort nyo and all the others librarians and our library staff. Thank you very much for your support and naging successful yung event namin.
And of course, thank you po sa lahat ng umattend ng ating webinar, especially binhi teachers, volunteers, at even teachers from DSLC na talagang nag-alat ng time. Yung iba may klase pa po, and yet todo effort po talaga. Maraming salamat. Sa ating mga teachers, volunteers, sana po ma-apply natin to. Magkakaroon tayo ng maraming storytelling activities. Yan lang po. Salamat.
Thank you po.
Lastly, Miss, mas nga sana kung if ever, especially pag digital, kung tayo face-to-face para mas madali nilang matutunan. So, planuhin po natin.
Sige, let us know, ha? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much po. Maraming salamat. This is your host, Roy Luis Apurong, at nag-iiwan ng mensaheng hindi lahat ng nakukuha sa kapihan ay acid reflux, bagkus pati na rin kaalaman. Thank you very much. See you next kapihan.
Salamat. May acid reflux pang nalalaman tong si Roy eh.
May pang-outro na.
Oo.
Ang nakaka-acid reflux, hindi yung coffee, but the milk that you use in coffee. Palusot.
Madaming addict po sa kape.
Yeah. Ako, I'm one. Sige, pag nandyan ako, dadala ako pagpunta ko, dala ako ng isang ng Starbucks.
Ayun.
Wala ba kayo?
Mag-meeting pa po ba tayo?
Hindi na siguro.
Okay.
Okay na naman yung certificates at saka yung evaluation. Pahingi na lang ng kopya. Plus,
recording po.
Recording, Roy.
Opo, di ko pa pala na-stop.
Oo. Yung first and second.
Yes